let's continue to talk about what's actually going to be happening tomorrow. And South Africa, the world observing the first anniversary of the passing of Nelson Mandela. This, of course, is to honor his life and his legacy. That's what all of the different events around the country and around the world are going to be done for. And to give us a little bit more information, we're joined by Lumka Oliphant. She is from the Department of Social Development. Now, that department is actually in charge of the particular events that are taking place around the country. Good to have you, Lumka. Thank you for being our guest on Morning Live.
Good morning to you as well, Ian.
All right, so let's talk about the role of the department in commemorating the events. What is it this year?
We have been tasked by the presidency to lead and coordinate the events of government for tomorrow. So that means that we call on everybody and make sure that the event is a success.
Yeah.
So tomorrow we are starting at Freedom Park at 5 a.m. up until 6 a.m. where we are going to have our interfaith ceremony. And then we move over at 7 to 8 to the union buildings, whereby we are going to have the veterans of the struggle who are going to go and lay wreaths at the statue in union buildings. And the formal event begins at 10 and led by the Deputy President. But we are asking South Africans then that from 10 o'clock tomorrow, we want to have a moment of silence for about 3 minutes, which will be broken by the singing of the national anthem. And we are also saying that at 3 minutes, 7 seconds to 10, we are going to call on all South Africans by ringing bells, because we're just saying to people, come together. We are about to have this occasion of the former president.
Okay, so basically that's not only a local call. You're hoping that this is actually an international call as well, that those 3 minutes of silence are observed around the world. Am I correct in saying that?
Indeed, Leanne, we are calling on people wherever they are to honor our icon and have that 3 minutes of silence for the day before the events begin.
Yeah. Is it also going to be that in the lead up to 10 o'clock, was it 3 minutes or so before 10, that there was going to be the ringing of the bells and sort of a lot of loud noises before that silence?
Yes, we are trying to say, you know, at school, before school begins, there's a bell ringing, you know, even if in church, you know, when you are going to start your service, there's a bell that rings. So it's that significance, it plays that significance that you will have that noise so that people then have that moment of silence at exactly 10 o'clock, and the Deputy President will be at the Freedom Park.
Okay, so he'll be at Freedom Park, and then once that's over, then of course we're going to have an address by our Deputy President after that.
He will be doing the address, okay. Yes, and all the cabinet ministers have been invited, and a lot of dignitaries. Excellent. As well. Right. I believe that there's more diplomats that have now confirmed their attendance.
Yeah. In terms of the normal South African, obviously observing the 3 minutes of silence is the big issue, and we're hoping that at schools, I know a lot of the schools, particularly here in Gauteng, are already on holiday, but also, you know, just at workplaces and everywhere. But you're also asking people to wear their Mandela T-shirts.
Yes, we're saying to people, please wear your favorite Mandela T-shirts. We're also saying to people that we are on Twitter and on social media, that join in the conversation. Tell us, what do you remember when the former president was released from jail? Tell us, where were you when he was inaugurated the first democratic president? Yeah. So we want people to be active and on that Twitter handle, hashtag Remember Mandela, and also the foundation's one is hashtag Living the Legacy. Also, we want to say as well to South Africans that different departments are doing different things. At 3 o'clock, I understand the Department of Sport will have a match between the Boks and the Proteas playing cricket at Wanderers Stadium at 3 p.m. Also understand that the SANDF is also going to be honoring those soldiers who did a sterling job during the funeral of the former president. Yes.
Okay. Lovely. Thank you very much for talking to us on the program. That's Lumka Oliphant. She's from the Department of Social Development. That, of course, is the department that's going to be overseeing the particular events that we're going to be covering tomorrow at Freedom Park and the Union Buildings.